What if everything we chase, fame, wealth, power, is ultimately irrelevant to living a meaningful life? Imagine devoting your entire existence to external success, only to discover that these things don't bring true fulfillment. This is not a modern revelation, but an ancient philosophical debate that has persisted for centuries. Today, we unravel the Stoic view on whether life can have meaning without external achievements. Before we dive in, welcome to the Unfolding Journey, a space where we explore the depths of philosophy, self-growth, and timeless wisdom to help you navigate the complexities of life with clarity and calm. If you're someone curious about finding inner peace and meaning beyond the noise of everyday success, you're in the right place. Human beings have long sought to define what makes life meaningful. Is it the accolades, the riches, or the power one accumulates? Or does true meaning lie somewhere deeper, beyond the external markers of success? This question has intrigued philosophers, poets, and thinkers throughout history. The Stoics, philosophers from ancient Greece and Rome, offered a radical answer. External things like fame, wealth, and power are what they call indifference. That is, these things do not inherently contribute to a meaningful life. According to Stoicism, virtue, wisdom, and living in accordance with nature form the core of what makes life valuable. Let's clarify what we mean by external success. These are achievements or possessions recognized by society. Money, social status, recognition, influence. They are often seen as the keys to happiness and meaning. But the Stoics challenge this assumption, arguing that these externals are outside our true control. Stoics divide things into three categories: things within our control, things partially within our control, and things entirely outside our control. External success falls largely into the latter two categories. You can work hard, yes, but external rewards often depend on luck, other people's opinions, or chance. Take Epictetus, a former slave-turned-Stoic teacher, who taught that we should focus only on what is up to us, our thoughts, judgments, and actions. Fame and wealth, they are outside our direct control, and thus should not be the foundation of our happiness or meaning. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, lived at the pinnacle of power and wealth, but consistently reminded himself that these externals are like a river that flows past. They are fleeting and ultimately indifferent to the true good, which is virtue. Seneca, another Stoic master, wrote extensively about the dangers of chasing wealth and fame. He pointed out how these pursuits often lead to anxiety, dissatisfaction, and a loss of freedom. When external goods control you, you are no longer the master of your own life. Not exactly. Stoics do not deny the usefulness or benefits of external goods. Wealth can provide comfort, power can bring influence, and fame can enable positive change. The key is detachment, not to despise externals, but not to depend on them for your happiness or sense of purpose. The Stoic ideal is to pursue virtue and wisdom while remaining indifferent to externals. This doesn't mean ignoring the world, but engaging with it wisely and without attachment. From the Stoic perspective, absolutely yes. Meaning arises from living a life of virtue, courage, justice, temperance, and wisdom. These qualities are internal and within our control, making them a stable foundation for a meaningful life. Consider a person who has no fame or wealth but acts with kindness, honesty, and courage in everyday life. According to Stoicism, this person's life is full of meaning because they have cultivated the only good that truly matters. On the other hand, a famous and wealthy person who acts unjustly or lives in fear is, in the Stoic view, living a life that lacks true meaning and virtue. In today's world, the pressure to achieve external success is overwhelming. Social media often equates visibility and wealth with happiness and meaning. But the Stoics remind us that these are not reliable sources of fulfillment. Many find themselves chasing validation in the form of likes, followers, or money, only to feel empty inside. The Stoic call is to turn inward, cultivate character, and accept that while we may engage with the world's externals, our well-being depends on our inner state. Of course, some argue that without external success, life is severely limited. Practical needs like food, shelter, and health require some level of external resources. Furthermore, our relationships and impact on society often depend on external status or power. Stoics acknowledge this practical reality, but maintain a clear distinction. While externals can support a good life, they are not the essence of meaning. The Stoic approach teaches us that external success is neither inherently good nor bad. It is indifferent. Meaning and happiness come from our character, choices, and how we respond to life's challenges. This doesn't diminish the value of striving for success, but reframes the goal. Success is not the end, but a possible byproduct of living virtuously. When you focus on what you can control, your actions, your integrity, you create a life of meaning regardless of external outcomes. In the grand scheme, does life have meaning without external success? For the Stoics, yes. Meaning is not tied to applause or wealth, but to living a life aligned with virtue and reason. Fame and power may fade, but a virtuous life leaves a lasting legacy. So the next time you feel pressured to measure your worth by external achievements, remember the Stoic wisdom. True meaning arises from within, not without. If you found this exploration of Stoic philosophy meaningful, be sure to subscribe to The Unfolding Journey. We delve into timeless wisdom and practical insights to help you navigate life's challenges with clarity and calm. Hit the subscribe button, join our community, and keep unfolding your journey toward a more fulfilling life. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.